Ahora sí. Bueno, terminé aprendiendo a las 3. A ver qué hay acá un rato y... Vamos. Tremendo delay. Tremendo delay. Sí, sí. ¿Qué onda? Yo arranco, ¿no? Total. ¿Quién va ahí? El Jack. Sí, man. Sí.
Indie Waves 1.
Serán varios segundos, amigo. 30 segundos serán de ir. No sé.
Enjoy the family restaurant. Hey you! Enjoy the family restaurant. The moon is full and there's a drink bar.
Ah, eso sí, van.
Lab Rock, Last
Pin, pin,
Fortress.
pin, los trailers no.
Ride a mech in a world on the verge of collapse.
Van uno atrás del otro
Upgrade
cortito,
and
boludo. No
battle
sé,
through
serán
randomly generated
Bueno,
stages.
30 segundos, sí, de trailer, más o menos.
Vern, The Shape of Fantasy. A pixel art narrative experience
Ahí
based on
vino
the
Jack,
life
vamos.
and works of
Ahora sí
Jules
estamos
Verne.
todos.
Brotato,
Este lo tengo en Steam, muy
an
bien.
arena shooter roguelite where you play a potato fighting off hordes of aliens.
Yo ya lo compré, ¿cuántas veces quieren lo compro?
Drive
Era para
Crazy,
la...
a driving
Este tiene
game
una
where you
repita.
drive a light truck through Japan in order to escape the end of the earth. Infest, a roguelike deck builder where you manipulate the battleground pixel
Ah,
by
este está
pixel.
buenísimo, sí, o sea, con las cartas controlás el paisaje y el ambiente, ¿qué se llama? El ecosistema, ponele.
Scene Investigators, a deductive reasoning game for fans of the detective and true crime genre. Kaku, Ancient Seal,
Este salió en un video, me parece.
a lighthearted,
de un canal.
relaxing action adventure. Are you ready for an adventure with a boy and a pig?
Ya salió. Ah, para. No, está bien, sí, ya salió este. De hecho, hay un video de jugando indie que lo explica.
Slay the
Try and
princess.
slay me or anything, right?
You're here to slay the princess. If
Because
you
I
don't,
wouldn't
it will be the
if
end
I
of the
were you.
world. Don't trust her.
If you try, I'll kill you. As
Timberhorn. In Update 4,
Maldito
beavers
Juca.
eat industrial food,
Timberwolf.
algae,
Este lo sigo
fermented
haciendo una
soy,
banda, pues
canned
seguía al
rations,
desarrollador
and more.
en Twitter. Igual nunca lo compré, ¿no? Pero bueno. El wishlist se lo di.
Nova Antarctica. Survive the harshest place on Earth on a beautiful journey shaped by your bonds with animals.
Pues, buena pinta. ¿De qué juego estará hablando, güey? Con el delay que hay. Y encima lo trae y le van a los chapazos, güey.
Riftbound. Summon heroes and face off against enemy champions in our new intense strategy roguelike
Ah,
game
pero
mode.
sí, claro, si me fijo acá en el chat puedo ver en qué momento del video están. Entonces,
Agent
va
64.
bien, va bien.
Spies never die. A retro FPS inspired by classic 90s console shooters. Plushy from the Sky.
Ah, ya estaba
A
mirando
wacky
trailer.
Souls-like action RPG where you beat up bosses with a stuffed toy in a dreamlike world. Titanium Hound. Fully voiced story, unique energy flow, gameplay mechanic, upgrading, crafting systems, and secrets.
Medio el Action Squad. Se llama Action Squad.
Zoria, Age of Shattering.
Fuck the
A
night.
squad-based tactical RPG with fluid
No
turn-based
tan atrasado ahí.
outposts and follower management.
Atrasado. Irá un juego atrasado más o menos.
Super 56. Take on 56 brutal minigames, compete in daily challenges, get achievements, and destroy high scores. Candle Night.
Candle Night. Este creo que sale la semana que
2.5D
viene.
action adventure
me acuerdo.
platformer about a candle holder trying to restore the light to its home.
Sí. 31 de mayo. La que viene o la otra, ¿no?
Reloader,
bien.
test subject. An experimental bullet counting reload action game.
Minijuego sí va como piña.
Daydream, Forgotten Sorrow. Puzzle adventure about two friends in a fantasy world with terrifying monsters.
Sí, ya sale ahora en 2 días. Este no salió en el video.
Denshazukuri no Popo. It may not be a hero's journey, but let us go on an adventure. A story about creating trains.
Sí, boludo, cuando quiera. Olvídate.
Primateria.
¿Cuál?
A distinctive
game?
roguelike deck builder relies on a fast-paced and disruptive fusion mechanic.
No sé. Busco el cualquiera, no random le tenés.
Labyrinth of Azareth. Classic dungeon RPG with real-time battles. Character pictures and voices can be made by you. Cornucopia. Innovative
Granja,
2.5D
simulador de
farm
granja. Sí,
RPG.
adentro, venga.
Pet-assisted gathering, animal
Lista de
breeding,
deseados
minigames.
Insta.
Savage. Ultimate boss fight. A single-player action where you can experience battles like in MMORPGs.
Savage.
Tower's Deck. The first expansion is coming. New hero Hunter joins. Explore expanded research and events.
Había visto uno así. Así como es un tipo Tower Defense que el mapa se
Give
va
me toilet paper.
expandiendo,
A
expandiendo.
totally new game where you put the
Proceduralmente.
Joy-Con in a toilet paper roll and roll it.
Entonces, va a hacer girar el papel higiénico.
Roots Need Control 3.0. A defense game that must stop Corp Union from destroying root
Corro, no lo
flowers.
copia. Es- Hay que cuidar lo que decimos.
Simulate battles that allow for never before seen real-time battles.
物語は全編フルボイスサムライタクティクス
Samurai Tactics.
Devil Dumper Doris. Guard with the whip. Hook movement. Capture the Devil's Castle. May 22nd for 300 yen on Steam.
Yo pensé ir anotando lo que me gustaban, pero vamos a ir a los chapazos, no me da tiempo a nada.
Cave Fiction. A story of waking up repeatedly in a dream. Return from your strange in-dream
Atrevido
room.
el Jack. ¿Qué onda con el menino Villalba, loco? Está retrevido.
Noctary. The girls of light, Suye and Shunye, venture into the night field to return as the legendary fighters. Cafe Zero. The Sleeping Beast, remastered.
Una novela visual. Qué
Can
bueno.
the maid named Corliss relive the past and reach the truth of her death? Augury. Fast-paced, difficult, in-depth multiplayer action RPG. Dungeons, monsters, hazards, and bosses. The Pegasus Expedition. A story-driven sci-fi grand strategy game about humankind's survival.
Mátate. ¿Qué es eso?
Toaster Ball. One
Ah, al
ball,
fin,
two
un
goals,
juego,
and toasters. A multiplayer sports game with fun physics and surprising random variants.
Está. Oh. ¿Para qué te iba a meter si está buenísimo?
Heart of Sengoku. Conquer kingdoms, gather commanders, T-set creation, and historic wisdom. For your heart, you must meander. Will you snail? Thrill and fun-filled 2D action. Overcome traps and puzzles created by the
Chapaces.
evil AI. Blood and Bullets. A top-down roguelike shooter where your ammo, health, and currency are the same.
Ah, usa sangre para todo. Tipo arma, vida, todas juntas. ¿Qué
Grand
tanto?
Emprise. Time travel survival. Time travel through time in an
Que no lo vea el
insane,
negro,
once-in-a-lifetime
que le juegas otro
survival,
survival.
crafting-based building adventure. Jupiter Moons. Mecha. A deck mech builder. Feel like a mecha pilot who, by winning the
El
battle,
mutant,
gains new
ese.
skills and loadout. Piano at 5 a.m.
Mátalo.
A short text adventure of a girl who leaves home at 5 a.m., then encounters and remembers in the fog.
El mutant, boludo. El mutant de mechas. Ah, bueno.
At 5
A ver
a.m.
¿Cómo se llamaba?
And loadout builder. Feel like a mecha pilot.
Jupiter Moons Mecha. Veré, a ver. Pues mira, con emoji todo el título. Tremendo. Sin fecha, loco. Te lo debo.
Pilot who, by winning the battle, gains new skills and loadout. Text adventures.
Ah, te hace el repaso acá. Mirá, voy yo retrocediendo como un imbécil. Drake Crazy. Hay que ir anotando todos los que quiero. Este bacho. Y el cornudo de copia ese. Este también. Infest. Toda la lista de deseado y bueno. Ahí paso el link con mi lista de deseado. Por si me quieren regalar un jueguito. Los robots. Ah, eso, el Kaku ya salió, mirá. Mirá, ahí está. Yo para el Drake Crazy estoy. Me mato por ese juego, mirá lo que dice el juego. De acá. Opa, me llegó un mail. Estoy bañado de YouTube. Son como 7 páginas, metete ritmo, loco. Este, cornucopia. No se escribe. Adentro. Pimba. Bueno, ya tampoco voy a tratar de agregar los jueguitos.
Indie Waves 2
Cuca.
Aka. Explore the wonderful world of Aka.
Ya sea.
Professor Brian?
The Voidness.
Lisa?
A sci-fi psychological
Anyone?
horror
Ah,
game.
este también
where
creo
you
que
can
lo
only see
que
with
salió
a
en un video.
scanner.
Ya salió este.
What?
Voy a poner pausa, ¿no? Viste, yo te digo. En abril salió
Or
más.
3. Addictive puzzle game. Just trace the numbers to make 1 or 3. Easy to play, strategic, deep, and addictive, so be careful.
Sí, que esté tranquilo, que tener cuidado.
Toho Hero of Ice Fairy. A combination of side-scroll action and bullet
Bullet
hell.
Hell, dice.
Enjoy an exhilarating, fast-paced Danmaku battle.
Tiene un video esta semana de Bullet
Miramos,
Hell.
The Endless Tower. Guard the last remaining tower in this unique spin on the genre, with various weapons and powers.
Del barco. ¿Cuál del barco?
Hot Buns. A physics-based 2D platformer game about the origins of twerking.
¿Qué era eso?
Revival. Recolonization. A 4X strategy game where the world and its rules can change at key moments.
El Voidness está piola. No, no está piola, yo me cagaría todo, ¿no? Pero no ves nada y podés usar esa arma para ir viendo como de a poco. Entonces seguís como los pasos de los bichos y eso. Pero no es una garcha.
Galaxy Highways. Story-driven space shooter. Unique
Recontra,
ships, weapons, and missions to
Algo y
defend
tirito,
allies
la va.
or defeat enemies. Out of the world. The things you see are true. The thrill of using your memory and happiness when you were right.
Ah, ya sé, sí. Que jugaba el duende, creo.
Wizardry, the absence of misericordia. From
Estamos como los
Wizardry,
locos,
the
todos hablando
Five
con delay,
Ordeals,
boludo, la concha
a
de-
second DLC, the absence of misericordia release date announced. Railroute.
Del coso.
Your job is to design, construct, upgrade, and
El
automate
minimetro,
your
¿cómo se
own
llama?
railway network. The Black Pepper Crew.
Pepper Crew.
Assemble your crew, gear them up, and fight creatively on this
El-
turn-based
toma.
tactical roguelite.
El XCOM, boludo.
Escape from Mistwood Mansion. A first-person escape room puzzler where you explore, solve puzzles, and decipher
No
codes
cuenten
to
conmigo.
escape. Raging Bites. Enjoy an RPG with a thick and biting zombie movie-like plot in a 70s-style pixel art world.
Este sí, sale en Xbox, capaz está en el Game Pass.
Counterattack. Scroll Shmup. Enjoy the synergy created by the combination of various equipment.
Este del mame de 32.
Dawnlands. Multiplayer open-world survival sandbox game.
Multiplayer, dijo. Yo lo
available.
escuché. 24 de mayo.
Dread Dawn. Open-world zombie survival game. Survive as a student defending your school against the zombies. Bopple Battle. A brawler where you battle each other with unique abilities. Play locally or online.
Qué carajo. Fuga. Este
Melodies
está
of
en el Game
Steel
Pass.
2. Check out the upgrades from the previous game. Battles, route progression, and dramatic events. Paw Paw Destiny. A cosmic horror comedy. Rescue animals and human beings with
Sí,
a
eso
heart and
estaba
condemn
pensando en los
evil
zombies, que
beings to
ayer jodía
hell.
con el zombie y ahora ya salieron como 3 parecidos al zombie.
Dimensional Slaughter. A
Sí,
fast-paced
sí,
movement
tiro,
shooter with
este.
roguelike mechanics where you must kill to heal. Little Learning Machines. Inspire, train, and customize little learning machines in a cozy world with real
Salió medio raro
AI
la edición
technology.
ahí.
Esophagize. A silly party game where you play as old folks with elongating necks. News Tower. In this tycoon, make the final editorial cut. Develop your newspaper
Tycoon,
and
a ver,
create your
ahí está
news
deseado.
empire.
Olvídate.
Elevator VR. A game that makes you feel like an elevator.
Papito jugador.
Now also playable in VR. Tower of Chaos. Uniquely blends auto battler, risk and reward exploration, and roguelite gameplay.
Mayo. Salen todo en mayo.
Phantom Zone. Diamonds. An occultic ADV set in a town in the near future with a strange atmosphere
Okay,
and
miedo,
unique
mira eso.
characters. Artifice. War Tactics. A turn-based strategy all about executing killer combos.
Acá tenía otro TFT.
Chonky. From breakfast to domination. Cute characters, adorable monsters, lots of loot, and hidden spells in a top-down action RPG.
Tiene pinta. Para nada mal.
The Frogs. A point-and-click adventure game based on the play by
Point and click.
Aristophanes. These Doomed Isles. Coming
Este
to Steam
jugué la
Early
demo. Sí,
Access
está la
this
demo de
summer.
este.
Play the prologue now.
Ahí lo dijo. Está bueno.
Kotonoha Renado.
Ah, Cotonou.
An isekai language app derivative from the Yuri game, the expression Amrilato. Want to speak Giuliano?
O sea que no entendí nada, che.
Iromaze Inkten. High-speed color guessing and precision arranging action. Rely on your color sense for a high score. Songs of the Hmong. A music puzzle game based on the Hmong people's lore and songs. Experience the precious Hmong culture. Flutter away. Explore a cozy nook
El
of
de
the
Pokémon,
Amazon
bueno.
rainforest.
Pokésnap,
Take
bueno.
photos, meet capybaras, and journal your discoveries. Infested Fortress. A colony sim inspired by Dungeon Keeper with deep turn-based tactical combat. Star Survivor. Survive the Swarm in this roguelite plus survivors
Horde
plus
Survival.
asteroids mashup.
Otro más.
Shoulders of Giants. Control a sword-wielding robot and a gunslinging space frog in this co-op sci-fi roguelike.
Tiene pinta este. World Turtles.
World Turtles.
No sé pronunciar inglés, pero reconocí el juego.
Entire civilizations on its
Este es el del
back
que
through
me
outer
escribió el
space.
desarrollador esa vez. Va, que me comentó, no escribió nada. Me comentó el video.
Settlement survival. Gather resources.
La
Provide a
cantidad de
stable
juegos estos que
life
tengo
for the
comprado en
inhabitants.
Steam.
Develop technology.
Sí, jugué
and build a
todo
city.
media hora.
Coral
Este
Island,
está en el Game Pass.
a vibrant and laid-back reimagining
Pero ya
of
está
farm sim
en Early
games.
Access, así que se ve que sale de. Que sale.
Koa and the
Ah.
Five Pirates of Mara. An
Mara.
action-adventure
Yo juego un
set
juego de
in the
esta, de
tropics.
Mara.
A girl named Koa runs up and down
Pues
throughout
no
the
sé cómo se llama la
islands.
piba, pero yo jugué un juego de esto. Sí, o Mara, ¿cómo se llama eso? Le pego al mic. Mara. Summer in Mara, este. 12 horitas, juega. Yo le doy like. El que sigue, el que sigue. Sería bueno igual que suban la lista con todos los juegos. Así puedo ir de ahí. Eligiendo. A ver, pick up. Ah, estos son. Después subieron 2 videos más. Como que se ve que eligieron 2 juegos los chabones. Este es una novela visual, así que ni pelota. Pero este tenía pinta del Omega Craft. Ahí lo dejo, después. Ahí lo voy a ver. Sí, aparte tenés como súbdito, no sé. Está buenísimo. Va, es capaz de una archa, pero está bueno. Aparte parece que estás armando como una ciudad, todo. Está buenísimo. Sí, en eso pensé. Cuando empiezan a mostrar así como la ciudad de lejos, me hizo acordar al anime de Slime. Cuando muestran la ciudad. YouTube me mandó un mail avisándome que estoy en vivo en mi canal. Y tipo, sí, flaco, ya sé. Ya lo sé. Que estudiar, ¿no? Se buscar una guía como mucho. Banco. Otro más a la lista.
Indie Waves 3.
294 trailers, bro. ¿Cómo no?
Copycat. A wholesome, narrative-driven game about rejection,
Ayer
belonging,
me bajé el
and the
Tom
true
Scapper
meaning
así
of
de
home.
onda y nada, terminé mirando guías para sacar los logros. Y anda, un coso de
Chippy
armar
and Nopo.
ciudades, ¿no?
Enjoy working with your friends and family. Carry the parts and connect them. A
Me
new
dijiste
style
rojo.
action puzzle. Zakuro,
Guarda.
a heartful but bloody tale of monsters known as the Angel, appears in the Shinjuku Kowloon ruins.
Guarda.
Balance 100. Replace things in order in this puzzle game. Endless and challenge mode available for up to 2 players.
Está. Ah, para. Claro, como controlar las dos manos. Me parece.
Inner Universe 1F0000.
Se trabó el video este.
360-degree 2D shoot 'em up with dogfights and turn-based strategy. Save the universe by stopping time. The Brew Barons. An open-world flying game featuring exploration, crafting, and air combat.
El Warframe. No, Warframe no. ¿Cómo se llama?
ASIM Altered Access. An asymmetrical genre competitive. Action side infiltrate stages created by the strategy side. Parkour Legend.
Parkour, sí,
A
adentro.
2D parkour
Como
game
el
with
carnaval.
airtight controls
Como el
inspired by the thrill of movement and free running.
Carnaval, pero más peor.
Greedland. A top-down shooter game developed in Unreal Engine 5 by a daddy.
War Thunder, eso. Casi. Ese fue hace 85
Decarbonize.
años.
A climate survival card strategy where climate change is your opponent.
Le jugaba un poquito de cartas al cambio climático. Oh.
Iterasers. A shooting battle with AI. Customize your own bullets and win against the AI.
Tenés que personalizar tus balas. Wow.
Recollection.
Qué grande el
A
limbo.
calm and atmospheric walking and watching simulator about the beauty of nature.
El Sea of Thieves.
Time K. A 2D action game where the main character uses time manipulation to clear gimmicks and enemies.
Todas las trampas me tengo.
七
No,
星
bueno.
探偵クラブ
Charo.
小金虫たちの奇想 An old school retro inspired feature length detective adventure. Uncover the truth behind the case. Liberté. A deck builder roguelite. Collect cards, nurture alliances, and stay alive. The Dream of Dwelling in Clouds. A Chinese-style fantasy riddle-solving game. One letter leads to the truth
Tom.
about his missing mother.
Medio sanguinario. A mí me da una impresión bárbara.
Roots of Yggdrasil. A blend of city-building, narrative, and roguelike games set after Ragnarok.
Como el Doffers. No sé cómo se llaman jueguitos.
Overrun Survivors. A fast-paced action game that
Otro
throws you in the
Survivor.
middle
Ah,
of
eso
boards to
tenemos que hacer como un
survive.
bingo, boludo. Y tipo, no sé. Survivor, pum, marca casilla.
Imperiums. Greek Wars. Unique combination of turn-based 4X and historical grand strategy with a mythological twist. Combots. Multiplayer robot shooter set in fully procedurally generated maps with the physical environment. Space Menace. A sci-fi space real-time strategy
Este ya
battle
lo vi.
game.
Era parecido. Niche.
Mist Rogue.
Este está buenísimo.
Mist and the Living Dungeons.
Jugué la demo igual, pero está buenísimo.
And the Labyrinth is now alive. A roguelike
Se van-
exploration living dungeon action game.
Las mazmorras como se van moviendo solas y se cambian las plataformas del lugar, todo está
Mirages.
buenísimo. Entonces tenés que acudir con los bichos y a la vez se
Adventure
te
about tradition.
mueve el piso para todos
A
lados.
small town in
Te va
the
cambiando el
Republic of
escenario.
China
Está bueno,
era,
está bueno.
trapped in superstition and feudalism.
No estoy para eso.
Cat Night. Cat Night is all about cats, shooting, and entertainment. Play this online multiplayer and feel joy.
Pero hay juegos que salen, no sé, poner tipo 5
Get ready
Survivor,
to start a new life
5
and build a home on an
de
island
esto,
inspired by the
novelas
wild
visuales.
Australian
Así, bueno.
outback.
Aparte que mejor un mico que ganar sí o sí, boludo.
Fight of Steel.
No
Infinity
vamos a jugar para
Warrior.
perder, entre...
A fighting game with deep
Tenés que ser-
customization, from visuals to your moves. Fight in your own style.
sea, pero furro.
Soul Chemist Renafine. Renafine, a demon girl, leads the demon army. Create an army with the unique system Soul's
Igual,
Alchemy.
¿cómo es? La Indie Expo son... Creo que son japoneses esto, así que como que hay varios juegos.
Galactic Glitch. An action
Pero
roguelike
hacen dos
with
versiones los
physics-based
chavales.
combat
Suben esta en
mechanics.
inglés y otra en japonés. Y después hacen un after de los indie también en inglés y en japonés.
Us United. A roguelike co-op deck building game for up to 3 players.
Eso
Fight
también,
together to
deck
win.
builder, eso. De construcción de mazo también. Una banda.
Z-Years. A 2D side-scrolling platformer. It features a multi-plane that can be moved to the front and back.
Gacho. Bueno, ponele, hubo poco por ahora de lo
Moonflower.
tipo Doom, como el que vimos hoy,
A
que vimos
mythical
uno solo.
flower is in
Y
danger,
eso también siempre hay
threatening
una
to end the
banda.
world as they know it. The Secret Life of Dorian Pink. A Choices Matter narrative adventure set in an alternate universe of the picture of Dorian Gray.
¿Cómo?
Remedium.
No será un Survivor,
Sentinels.
¿no?
Roguelike action, Remedium Sentinels is out on PC and will come to PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch this summer. Monster Fishing.
Ah, no. Pensé que era otro.
Fishing RPG about catching strange fish in a
Ahí
fantasy
estoy para un
world.
Fishing RPG. Como el... Ah, para Android ya está disponible.
QubiQuest. Castle Craft. A voxel siege action game will be releasing on Steam Early Access later this year.
What? Bueno, ahí hay otro.
Monomyth. Journey to
First
the ancient
person.
fortress of
Igual con
Alexandria
espadita.
in this action-packed, immersive, dungeon-crawling RPG.
Sí, a ver.
Groomed.
Sí, era otro.
Handcrafted mystery adventure where you travel through a town revealing its surreal, twisted nature.
Uy.
Gunsmith Simulator.
No, para.
A game where you become a gunsmith and
Yo
work in
resté
your
para
own
Simulator,
workshop.
pero...
Fake Heart. A visual novel about grief and memories of an author living with his granddaughter. Early access on Steam. Princess Survivors.
No sé.
Beautiful girls must take back their castle
Otro
by fighting
Survivor.
hordes of evil
No,
in this
bueno.
roguelike action.
Ah, pero este tiene pinta.
Sannabi.
Sanapi.
A stylish
Uh,
dystopian
sí.
action platformer. Proceed your mission to unveil the darkest secrets.
Recontra va, termina los tira del pro. Estoy. Ah, ya está el prólogo.
Recollect. A
disponible.
slightly mysterious adventure in a town at midnight. Make your way using lights.
Record. Uy, ya se terminó. Bueno. Como que 90 de... Ah, no, pues. Ahí está. 126. Ah, ya arrancamos.
Indie Waves 4. Growth,
¿Qué coso?
a cozy hexagonal
Uy, qué
grid-based
bonita.
soft strategy game. Explore and populate a procedurally generated world.
Sí. Sí. Adentro.
Cats hidden in Italy. Find 100 cats hiding in Italy in this cute
Yo
hand-drawn hidden
tengo
object
40 juegos.
game.
Tengo el Hidden Objects. 100 Hidden
Spirit
Objects.
Interlude. A relaxed auto-battler full of little spirits to discover and battle with.
Un autobattle, parece.
Anti-World Island. Multiplayer pixel 3D survival craft RPG.
Bueno, tenía más
Explore
género
with
que la
AI
mía.
partners and friends. WT. Perfection
Bajo con la luz
is
prendida,
only
pues se
possible for
reparte
those
en
with
medio.
mathematics.
No, está loco.
Escape a colorless space by solving puzzles. Looper Tactics. A deck-build game combines Metrovania and roguelike.
Metroidvania. Ah, eso también falta. Metroidvania.
Emma's Armaments. Busy equals fun. A dungeon battle and management simulation game. Sound Hidden Forest. Scruffle scruffle, boing, splash. Find the sound the canary is making in a sound-filled world. No creeps were harmed.
Tower
A
Defense.
physics-based maze-crafting tower defense epic featuring
Pero-
dozens of turrets and evolving creeps.
Está piola. Va. Tiene que los Tower Defense mucho más competido.
Gecko episode of Amelia.
Será Ichigo.
The sequel school battle love comedy novel.
Hijo
The
de
battle
re.
royale for love begins among rivals in love. A Gummy's Life. Local and online party multiplayer fights. Multiple manic game modes and online battles. Legends Reborn. Age of Chance. A new CCG with elements of a team RPG battlers with unique card drawing
Pensé
and
sería un juego de
deck-building
Bleach,
mechanics.
boludo. ¿Qué onda?
Caesar Decidian. Play as Sagara, a man who was involved in the miasma incident 5 years ago, seeking the truth about it.
Se sacan toda la mierda en el de la fruta.
A Tavern for Tea. A tavern herbal tea serving game. Become a tavern master in another world and brew herbal tea.
Es un isekai de la tienda de té. Return.
Return.
Vamos.
Return to your home planet after 200 years of space travel.
Sale
in this
mañana, me parece.
atmospheric,
Voy,
art-driven
no sé, qué sé
adventure.
yo. En estos días. Lo sigo al loco en Twitter.
Cavalry Girls. A thrilling top-down shooter. Customize and command your mecha.
Mecas.
Sentry.
Vamos, acá hay otro.
An action
First
defense
person shooter.
FPS where you defend spaceships. Use traps and turrets to repel invaders.
Para, hijo de mí.
Death in Abyss. An intense flight shooter. Utilize your maneuverability and firepower. Survive against deep-sea giants.
Uy,
Dinosaurs
para el
Dominion.
Jack.
Unleash the beast within and rule the prehistoric world in Dinosaurs Dominion.
Sí, lutan los dinosaurios.
Attack of the Karens. A roguelike bullet hell shoot 'em up that focuses on large boss fights.
Está bueno.
Lend Nama.
Ah, este me bajé la demo, nunca la
Face
jugué, pero
Winter's Toll as
hay
you
demo
lead
disponible.
Viking clans to Iceland in this non-violent roguelite base builder.
El Maniter, que juega.
Ducky's Delivery Service.
Que pura el Maniter, la puta
Propeller-powered
madre.
duck delivery action. Master the flight physics and grow your delivery business.
Este de Neopets, el altador ese, no me acuerdo.
Astral Ascent. A 2D platformer roguelite with 4 playable heroes, local co-op, and a lot of bosses.
Está bueno, está bueno.
Romp of Dump. Observe the scum prisoners in live 2D. Make them suffer defeat and humiliation and expose
Che, la
their
puta madre, ahora me...
crimes.
Decir
I pity you.
a tu amigo el desarrollador que se mande un Maniter de
A
dinosaurio, ¿no?
single-player deck builder card game with RPG
Le
elements
metí de
and ambitious
dinosaurio,
branching narrative.
pistola, todo, ya fue.
sin, grant us this holy pardon.
暴れんなよ。
Pero las con...
その喉噛みちぎるぞ。
Yukar from the Abyss. A fantasy otome game based on the myths and legends of Hokkaido, Japan.
どうやってカムイモシリに入った？
Neuro Squad,
¿Quién lo
Slay the
diría?
Horde. An action roguelike where you control a squad of soldiers and you build up each weapon module.
El diluvio. Este sale esta semana.
Wins.
Este le tengo ganas.
A management game set in a small hamlet at the foot of a lighthouse.
23, ¿qué? Mañana. Mañana.
Super Alloy Ranger.
Que no sale.
A challenging and fun 2D action game inspired by classic 2D action.
Está bueno. Está bueno.
Ninja Sneaking Versus. Asymmetric multiplayer action.
De hecho, hay un
Set
video de
traps
jugando
for
indie
the
que lo
other
explica.
ninjas to stop them from reaching the goal. Students of Psionic Power. Attach your favorite character and name to your fingers. Defeat enemies and become a touch typing master. A perfect day. The final day of 1999 is being repeated. Face the regrets and dreams you left behind once again. Ein Sword. The Sword Saint era. In a world where swords are the only power, everyone is eager
Ah,
to
ya está
obtain it.
disponible. Pensé que era como un video. Está medio vacío.
Breaker's Collection. The classic arcade fighting game is back with online mode, crossplay, and a lot of new content.
Dragón y pie de secundaria, ¿verdad?
Harvest Island. A horror farming simulator.
Insta.
Milk goats,
lista de
pet
deseado.
cows, and explore the remote island.
El filtro es Island, Harvest. Ya está, va lista de deseado. Bien, otra cosa.
Plate Man. Become a steam-powered robot and explore a steampunk world dominated by steam-powered computers.
Steam Power. Ah, bien.
Blank Space. In outer space, use your super-fast jets and skills to dodge enemies and dominate the floating debris. Buildist.
Este es el segundo short que subí, boludo, de este juego.
You play as an architect
El
and
Buildist.
manage a team of construction workers. Homicipher. A love ADV for women. Language decoding and horror. Decipher and escape from a love filled with fear.
Me bajo, me bajo.
Kanji Industry. Let's build a kanji factory. A new genre, automated kanji assembly simulation game, is born here.
Puta madre. Pero ya hay
fish,
fábrica de
or
cancio,
chicken?
¿no?
How will you
Mira, ¿de dónde sacan todo esto?
use your limited time?
Fish or chicken.
Utilize your limited time and reach the highest area.
Un Survivor esto. Me lo quisieron meter como
Life is
simulador
not
de
auto.
granja. No me di cuenta.
Control your intestines. An experience game combining rhythm, survival, and reflexes all in one.
Pero, eso está bueno.
Indie Waves 5.
Doble L. La Che también hay que poner.
Oblivion Override. A fast side-scrolling action. Reveal the truth behind Oblivion Override in a post-apocalyptic world. Usagi Shima. An idle bunny collecting game. Decorate an island to entice cute bunnies to visit.
No sé dónde- Este me parece que me saltó en YouTube el trailer.
Ladle Knot.
No sé si
Pick
estoy
up
para meter
trash,
bajo el agua.
explore vibrant waters, and take care of axolotl-like
tiene pinta.
alien creatures. Skyhood's Innocent 6. 3 scenarios and 3 raising modes. A deck building Ixé simulation ADV.
Che, mira. Sí,
RoboCraft 2. Physics-based robot building PvP action.
Ah, sí.
Use futuristic sci-fi weaponry in epic online battles.
Acá el tiene un rato, está bueno.
Deep Sea Sweep. A cute 2D platformer where you clean the ocean floor from all the filthy treasure chests.
Subnáutica con. Más tranqui.
Plank Builders. Relive childhood memories.
Tu historia.
A peaceful construction game which takes the players on a magical journey. The Book of Warriors. Roguelike tactical RPG, a strategic and challenging game combining 9 characters and over 160 sigils. Videoverse. Relive the days of past social gaming networks and dive into this fictional video game era.
Está matando el color.
Little Hats.
No.
An open-world survival RPG set in a fairy tale world in which you play as a gnome.
Tengo miedo. Pero tiene construcción. Y recolección de recursos.
Two Falls. Nishu Takuachina. Narrative-driven game where you explore 17th century Canada through 2 different perspectives.
Ya.
Shikon X.
Point and click.
A space point-and-click game where you play as Major Daya, the best Federation pilot.
Pinball.
Soulless State. Be the hacker. Free your friends and the people from oppressive politics in a military biotech city. Rabbit Conquest. A world where rabbits rule civilization. The story of the magic fruit and a labyrinth expert.
Tiene pinta que sí.
Paper Planet. An item synergy-focused roguelike inspired by browser games of the
¿Cuántos
mid
roguelike
to
habrá
late 2000s.
habido de los 294 trailers?
The Ramsey. Explore the island with the cute squirrel Ramsey.
La
This
puta, ¿cómo?
action platformer now has a playable demo on Steam.
Demo. De Ramsey. Per la puttana, tanto te va a costar. $132 megapesa. Adentro. Cierto que estás streameando.
Here we go again.
The Holy Gosh Darn. A narrative adventure with a time-traveling twist.
Shut up!
No, bueno. Re guanaco.
Magical Magic World. Physical attacks are the way to go. Every character is a VTuber in this 2D side-scroll action. Sudoku Classic. A number place game, but it can be played like pen on paper. Customize and play in your style.
Es un sudoku. Re piola, pero es un sudoku.
Pixel Game Maker Series. Tentacled Terrors Terranize Terra.
Eres
Humans
armado.
are in despair. Layla, stop the neo-humanoid operation.
Hijo de-
Defend the Earth. Avalon.
Un
Summoner's
rol con los
Fate.
pibes, ¿no?
A roguelike adventure that fuses tactical turn-based combat and card strategy. Captain Soda. A fizzy and challenging arcade shooter is launching onto PC and consoles in late 2023. Dungeon and Grid Puzzles. A tower defense where you fight together with a dog. Short sessions and easy to play. Demo available.
No entendí nada.
Influences. Create mind-altering floral fragrances for shops' regulars and uncover their stories. Rainbow Witch. You cannot attack. Send back the bullets. Leftover bullets hurt you, so repel everything. The Toho Empires. The next Toho fan game is War. Collect resources, build and defeat enemies with spell cards, and an army.
Ojo.
エアホッケー風爽快対戦アクションゲームブレイクビーツ Hit the ball to the goal.
Como
A
lo busco.
totally new, easy, fun air hockey action game.
Che, me interesa el jueguito, ¿cómo lo busco?
Toho, New World. Venture through Gensokyo. Bully Hell Action RPG. A Toho project derivative game by Ankakespa. Marvelous. A physics-based marble run with procedural-generated platform
jodido
levels. A unique physics marble run with procedural-generated platform levels.
Los
A
niveles
unique
son
physics marble runner.
generados proceduralmente.
Dawn of
Está buenas.
Griseo. A mid-length fantasy visual novel about an encounter between a magicless boy and a dark wizard girl. Core Devourer. An action roguelite where you hunt down hordes of droids to absorb their cores.
Uy,
Off-Road
sí.
Mechanic Simulator. Repair and modify off-road vehicles and take on the difficult, unique challenges.
Re piola.
Raid on Taihoku. Sayako, a student with amnesia, must survive with their Taiwanese dog during Japan's occupation bombed by the US Army. Movie House.
Sí,
The
ya se
Film
estrenó,
Studio
pues.
Tycoon. The Film Studio Tycoon film fans have been waiting for. Midnight Girl, an atmospheric adventure game about a cat burglar in Paris in 1965. Ants in Space. It's a roguelike strategy game. Explore galaxies, gather resources, and evolve your species. The Wreck. How failed screenwriter Junon faced the most pivotal day in her life.
Long-term consequences. This sort of event severely impacts the body, and mental functions may also be impaired.
Gods Against Machines. Your world is under attack by a ruthless race of machines, and you are its only hope.
Hacer mierda las bases.
Blue Wednesday. Slice of life game inspired by Night in the Woods. It's about jazz and love, and about failure. Tokyo Pinball. A retro high-speed 2D pinball action game. Compete with your friends for the high score. Three Minutes to 8. A mind-bending pixel art adventure.
Me molesta igual el efecto de glitch ese.
Minabo. A walk through life.
Este es...
A social simulation game where your daikon,
Este ya
Japanese
sabríamos.
radish, grows and lives in
No.
society.
Entonces no sé igual. Esto se vio el video, ¿no? El trailer. Oh, ya quedan dos videos quedan. Se nos va.
Indie Waves 6. Bati, Byteland Overclocked. Join Bati on an adventure to save the cyber world of
Está bueno.
Byteland from bugs
El
and
Boti.
viruses. Hazama Queen. A Jirai-Kei girl kills all the demons in hell in this high-speed FPS.
As easy as pie.
The Lost Village. Rebuild a gatehouse in the immortal mountains. Raise the immortal to achieve the highest glory.
Finitor. Este
Thor.
está. Este tiene
A
una
retro
repinta.
pixel art platformer with gameplay centered around using Mjolnir.
No, tiene una repinta.
Gatekeeper. Battle
Hay que
through
ver el
swarms
tráiler
of enemies.
completo. Este, los dibujitos, el pixelar está buenísimo. Oh. Tumble Pop. Este está mortal. God. Mira, no le he dado like.
Protecting the planetary gates, alone or with friends in co-op. Lunatic Den. Welcome to the Den of the Mad. Interact with strange but delightful residents and develop the town.
Mucha sangre, loco, mucha sangre.
Republic of Jungle. Bluff, betray, confide, and conspire in a social deduction game made for communities to jump right in. Mazy Mazes. A classic dungeon crawler RPG with unique stages. Be sure to have graph paper ready. English soon. Chibi Ninja Shinokun. Treasure of Demon Tower. Retro ninja platforming action inspired by classics from the 80s and 90s. Whispers in the West. It is an online co-op point-and-click murder mystery game. Work as a team to solve the case. Super Adventure Hand. Play as a hand on an adventure where you face numerous obstacles and avoid a handful of feet. Railroads and Catacombs. A dark fantasy deck builder. Strengthen your deck with freely customizable cards. Soul Saga. Use 8 characters and 35 weapons and tools on 3 maps. Summon weapons by evading or staying still. Candy House. Throw the candy, but don't get hit. Easy ricochet shooting with up and down movement and shooting only.
¿Qué es esa plataforma? Por la duda.
Golden Record Retriever. GRR is a dice building game in which you play as a golden retriever who recruits aliens as dice. Tectonica. A first-person factory game with destructible terrain, a story, and online co-op. Light Tracer Spark.
Es el arma del
Story-focused
vampire.
sci-fi adventure with visual novel and RPG elements.
No lo pensé, ya fue.
TD.
Me mandé, ¿no?
A tower defense game where you fight
El
together with
OnlyFans ponja
dogs.
capaz, ¿no? Y-
Short and easy to play. Demo available.
Échame, YouTube, échame.
Experience the tragedy of World War II
re
through
YouTube,
the
¿no?
eyes of a child and survive without losing your humanity. Soulvars. Enjoy the deep, strategic, soulful deck-building RPG, now renewed for PC and console. Reaver. An ultra-fast-paced FPS that endows you with mobility and lots of weapon mechanics.
Sí. Estoy para tirar unos tiritos.
Cubis. A classic action puzzler with cubes rolling through a subspace of extreme sound and light. Fall of Porcupine.
Sí, vi el
A
trailer.
unique and emotional
Oigo
story
ayer, me parece.
adventure that deals with the collision of work and daily life.
No, está el prólogo.
WrestleQuest. Power
Sí, me
bomb
saltó
your
un
way
trailer y no lo
through
vi.
a massive pixel art universe where pro wrestling and RPG fantasy collide.
Está buena, tiene alta pinta.
Mira and the Legend of the Jins. An epic 2D pixel art style Metroidvania inspired by Moroccan culture and spiritual traditions. Rocket Rumble.
No, Rocket.
4-player party racing action featuring customizable animals and procedurally generated tracks. Extremely realistic siege warfare simulator. A physics-based tactical strategy game. Build an army. Construct siege equipment. Fight
Ese soy
epic
yo, boludo, tirando
battles.
leche.
Build an army. Construct siege equipment. Fight epic battles. USC Counterforce. Revival of turn-based squad tactics inspired by XCOM and Space Hulk with deep combat system. Fresh Charge Ruru. Transforming battle heroine Ruru knocks enemies in all directions in this pull and bounce action. Inkbound.
Este sí está en el video.
Inkbound reinvents turn-based
Salía hoy, me
gameplay
parece.
in a fluid co-op roguelike from the creators of Monster Train.
1400.
Mercenaries Lament, Requiem of the
Sí,
Silver
no quería
Wolf.
comprar.
Attack Sim RPG. When the priestess prays to heaven, mercenaries rise from the depths of despair. Rivalry Warlord Sengoku. A turn-based historical simulation game. Survive the Sengoku period as a military commander. The Wandering
este lo tengo
Village.
yo.
A city-building simulation game on the back of a giant...
Mira, en diciembre.
wandering creature.
Está en early. Pero salió, no salió en 2023.
Quirt, a new type of word game. A fast-paced multiplayer word game that challenges you to think outside the grid with open prompts. Raise Counter GM. A vertical scrolling shmup. Create attack opportunities by grazing enemy bullets. Frank and Drake. An adventure game inspired by the classic novels Frankenstein and Dracula.
Ah, mira 8.
Psionic Awake.
Uy, sí.
Gather during the day. Fight off monsters at night. Combining roguelite, tower defense, and more.
Mira el tapete.
With mountains smiling. Lose a lot to become stronger. An RPG about Antarctica by probably the only dev that has actually been there.
A ver cuándo salió el 14 de septiembre de 2022 salió. Y pensé que tipo saldría de acceso anticipado y por eso lo estaban como anunciando, pero no. Decía que está disponible yo.
Photon, Planet Regenerator. Connect the stars and terraform the planet. A blend of shmup plus your own planet sim. Releasing soon. Evil Wizard. Play as a defeated final boss. Regain your lost power and castle in this comedic action RPG.
¿Qué sale el jueves, el viernes? el viernes. Si no se zarpan con el precio, capaz lo juegan
Alone,
en
a
stream.
relaxing and easygoing puzzle platformer. Releasing summer 2023.
No.
Toy forming. Draw a picture and the AI will judge what it is and start moving. See what your drawings become.
Uy, ya falta poco. Llegamos bien al último.
Indie Waves
Así que
7.
vamos a esto. No, sí, no.
Anomalous City. No salvation, a
Algunos
will to
parece
your
que
will.
ya los vimos
An
y capaz que
exploration
nada que ver.
adventure inspired by SCP and the Cthulhu mythos. Let's school.
Vamos.
Become a school principal and save your school. Manage the
Oh.
needs of students and create an ideal school.
Está bueno, ¿no? Está bueno.
100 Animal Lease. In this action-adventure game, you work with 100 animals to escape from a mysterious facility. Repetendium. A fast-paced 2D action roguelite with adventuring and digging.
Está bueno.
Antrapara. A girl wakes up trapped in a deserted house with no memory.
Claro, el
Solve
Let's
the
School
mystery and
Tycoon.
unfold the story. Sanya. 2D
Sanya.
narrative adventure game about the warmth of fleeting childhood memories.
Apague.
Space Recall. Deal high damage by fine controlling, watching your elements, and utilize your items. Ascent of Ashes.
No
A
sé,
new
una repinta.
post-apocalyptic colony sim from the original
estética.
creators of RimWorld's Combat Extended mod. Dark Envoy. An RPG adventure with tactical real-time combat and online co-op. Pandora. A retro-style arcade shooter infused with the haptics and the scale of VR for core
Creo que ya
gamers.
es VR.
Soul Kaishin. Supervised by the popular gamer Gachman, will add Truth Edition in May 2023.
Guarda con el crimen. Ah, bien.
Obelisk. Collect, deploy, battle, and defend. A turn-based action tower defense. Explore, place turrets, and fight.
Tan peor le metí ahí. Torreta full.
Kiribato. Nike, the goddess of victory, kicks through the monster-packed dungeon in this puzzle
Es eso que tenés que elegir el
RPG.
número más alto, qué piola. De lo que te saltan las publicidades de
One
teléfono.
military camp.
Este
A
creo que
managed
jugué
sim
la
to build a
demo
military camp, train
cuando estaba en
recruits,
Steam, que
carry
hacen
out
el
missions
Next
with a
Fest, no
wacky
sé qué.
sense of humor.
Creo que ahí jugué la demo este.
Windy Meadow, a Road Warden story. From the developer of Road Warden comes the new visual novel Windy Meadow. Yasha, Legends of the Demon Blade. Slash through the gorgeous Japanese-style world with an
Tiene
immortal
pinta.
girl wielding a demon sword. Historia, an RPG with the concept of dark fantasy, free scenario, and pixel art world.
¿Qué son real side de MM Games?
Samurai Survivor, Undefeated Blade, Japanese-style roguelike survival game focusing on
Ya no digo
close
más nada con
combat.
los Survival.
Artificial, a physics-based first-person puzzle platformer inspired by Portal and Half-Life series. Magenta Horizon, a fast-paced 2D action platformer game that is inspired by Devil May Cry. Between Horizons, a narrative 2.5D sci-fi detective adventure. 33 years into the Zephyr's journey. D Powerball. The Dragon Queen is hungry.
Bravo.
Can you continue to find a way to feed her as you lose your powers? Silent Cricket. Raise crickets to fight for the top or form teams to win a national league in this cricket sim. Nevos, Running Canned. A third-person action game. The player fights together with a mysterious canned robot. Stardust Exile. A new RTS set in the Milky Way, containing currently known stars and exoplanets.
Estoy diseñando toda la nave que anda.
Kitten lost her box. A brown tabby cat is faced with a challenge. Meet cute monsters and fight your arch enemy.
Ya está disponible. Ya tiene pinta.
The Ranchers.
No van a
An
tener
open
pinta de
world
rancho,
country
¿no?
life and farming simulator
Adentro.
for 1 to
Farming
4
Simulator
players.
adentro. No, para.
And farming
Aparte puede
simulator
usar el
for
chumbo,
1 to
mirá.
4 players.
Pima, no vemos con tu jabalí. Creo que tengo lista de deseos.
Klaus
Jetpack.
Lee, Thunderballs. 80s inspired reimagined classic 2D action platformer with your favorite German, Klaus Lee. Exogate Initiative.
Este ya, sí,
Manage
ya
and
salió.
build the
Todo
first
en un video.
spatial exploration program.
Corriendo jabalí a los tiros. Mortal.
High Key
Este
Reset.
también.
A
Tiene una
fast-paced
pinta. Este
maze
creo que estaba
action
en la
game
demo ya.
where you will deal with a lot of explosions.
Sale el viernes. Esta madre, boludo.
Exoplanet, First Contact. Story-driven space western action RPG. Explore, make choices,
Escopetas.
be a villain or a savior. Rushaway, a 2.5D platformer where you explore levels to find the fastest ways towards the top. Dealer's Life 2. Become the owner of a pawn shop and haggle like your life depends on it in this funny tycoon sim. Hungry Caveman. An action game where a primitive man is looking for food. Run, check the angle, and jump. The Abandoned Planet. A throwback, retro-inspired, point-and-click adventure with chunky and beautiful pixel art. Unfollow. A first-person horror game that explores bullying and the dark side of social media. Yog-Sothoth's Yard. Dragons, elves, and humans. Turn an abandoned villa into a hotel with 4 beautiful girls and pay off debts. Strayed Lights.
Este también salió, no
An
me ya
atmospheric
está.
action
Ya está
adventure
disponible.
with fluid combat and an intricate world.
Hacen esa cuida ahí con los bosses. Pimba.
Love City. A high school boy has a little left to live. This is a story of his daily life and tea.
Fanático el telo.
Beyond These Stars. Intergalactic city building game where you're building your settlement on the back of a space whale.
Muy piola.
Bright Tracer. A high-speed run action made with
esto está bueno.
UE5 by a Year 1 employee. Out today for free.
Ya salió y gratis. Adentro. Bueno,
My child
había que
Levensborn
poner uno así medio
Remastered.
raro que había ganado
Play as
como
the
más de
adopted
un
parent
juguete.
of Claren or Klaus
Dos
in this
juguetes ya.
dark Tamagotchi based on real history.
Oh, qué pena. Gracias. 4:30. Y ese de correr, ¿qué onda? Bright Trace. Mira, jugar. A ver cuánto pesa, querido. 264 megas. El Bright Tracer. Sí, era el último ese. Era 7. No sirven más nada los locos. ¿Cómo es? Yo hice la lista de reproducción. O sea, cuando... ¿Dónde está? No, eso no. Este. Con los 7, ahí están los 7. O sí. Pero nada, o sea, está bueno eso que los locos, o sea, son cortitos, un pedazo de cada trailer y pimba, al que sigue. Y así va los chapás. Si son 294 trailers en una hora. Nada. Yo para poner 10 trailers tarda como 20 minutos sale queda el video. A ver el link, che. Tengo el Ray
A
Tracer.
great evil threatens to destroy every tale,
Ray
legend,
Tracer
and
me gustó porque es free
history
to
in
play.
these books. You, brave
Habría que ver
hero,
si subieron la
must
lista con todo
venture
para ir
into the
agregando bien, porque
ages,
algunos no me acuerdo de
destroy
todo.
the evil
Tengo el video como
within
30
and
veces.
save.
Podía poner en pantalla completa.
Go,
sorry,
you
man.
mighty band of heroes, and fight.
Vamos a ver los trailers de 20 segundos a los de 2 minutos. Queda como los nenitos que miran TikTok, que después no puede ver un video largo. Yo veo gente jugando, ¿no? No nos invitan a jugar, loco. Así no se puede. Este. Fortnite. Ya se viene Miles Morales en cosas. En el Fortnite. Este tiene pinta. Ya, ya estoy para ir cortando, te digo. Vimos 296 trailers porque vimos dos más. Nada, el miércoles tenía ganas de aprender y probar el Planet of Land. Ah, mira, el Wizard Legend 2.
Arcana. Raw power wielded only by those with the resolve to control its chaos. To master these ancient powers, it takes more than just a wizard. It takes a legend.
A Legend of Wizard. Ah, ese. El 1 era más. ¿Era pixelado o no?
Wizard of Legend 2. Wishlist
Bueno,
now.
No, Humble Game Show que 1 hora, bueno. Se lo mira. Dale, no sea mal.
Wizard of Legend 2.
Sí, no sé, medio raro, no me gustó mucho cómo están los dibujitos, pero esto voy aquí nomás, no voy a ver. Pero iban corriendo el contador los hijos. Claro, era media hora de contador, duraba media hora el directo. Ah, la persona estaba hablando, ¿no? No me interesa a mí. Más chica. ¿Cómo es? Nada, ya está. Eso, nada, eso, el miércoles quería probar ese Planet of Lana que salía en el Game Pass y esta semana, no sé, hay unos pares que tenía ganas de ver qué onda. Si no se iban muy al carajo con los precios. Capaz que probé alguno más. No sé. Bueno, el Evil Wizard ni hablar. Y ahora no me acuerdo cuál había, la verdad. No voy a entrar a ver eso. Pero nada. Me irá la mismísima mierda. Este botón. Yo le mando, boludo. Te mando el CBU, así me ayudaba a comprar los jueguitos para jugar. Transmisión acá, che. Bueno, ahora sí, me voy. Chao.